to show you the secrets of how to make my traditional, non-traditional, fully naked, anatomically correct gingerbread cookies. Now, of course, I recommend using all natural, organic, fresh ingredients and make your cookie dough from scratch using your grandmother's or great-grandmother's recipe. I don't do that, I use this, because nobody has time for that shit. The first big step, make the dough. I'm not going to show you how to make the dough or how I make the dough, you simply follow the directions. If you can't follow these directions, you're going to lose your mind when we start rolling out little penises. Okay, so the most important thing is this. You have to find a cookie cutter that is a chubby little gingerbread man. You don't want a skinny one because then it just looks creepy. Chubby. Don't ask me where we got it, I don't know. Next thing, very important, eyeballs. You need the eyeballs. They need to look as shocked as you are that they are fully naked. Next, red hots for the nipples. You can try. Shirley doesn't like the red hots. She's offended by them, but they look really good. Red hots for the nipples. Black sprinkles for the pubes, the chest hair, armpit hair. Nothing says Christmas like little black sprinkle pubes. Finally, you need some icing gel to glue the eyes on. It can be any color. I like white or black. This one has sparkles in, I don't know why. So if you follow directions, your dough should look something like this. Mine looks like a giant potato because I put it in the freezer for a little bit. Just, it's easier to roll out, it's easier to cut, and it's less sticky, so I recommend it. If you don't want to do it, good luck to you. So, here we go. I'm going to put a little bit of flour down just to make sure it doesn't stick too much. I don't want too much because it makes it dry. All right, here we begin. Oh, it's really hard, so you have to a little bit. What's happening? All right, I have enough to get a little going. Also, you should have preheated your oven, but I know you did because you followed the directions. A man and a woman. Now we're gonna place our little people, minus their genitals, on an ungreased cookie sheet. This is the most fun part, rolling out little boobies and balls and penises. So we're gonna take a little piece and we're gonna do the most fun thing, almost, second most fun thing. We're gonna roll a little boobie. There's one boobie, there's another one. Like in real life, they don't have to be the same size. Then we're gonna press our little boobies. Gotta press it in there, press it in there. There we go, they're not even, that's okay. I feel like the holidays have finally arrived when I start rolling out little penises. Take a little ball, Shirley's scared of this part, and you're gonna just roll it. It can be any length or thickness, and they're growers, not showers, so it will get bigger when you bake it. So now we're gonna roll out our little balls, our little testes. You don't have to do them, you should. There they go. They're gonna bake into one anyway. As in life, you don't always see them, which, you know, that's a good thing. Okay, so now we're gonna attach our balls and penises. We're going to ball and ball. They're connected. And kind of looks like an elephant. Okay, now this is important. You have to bake the little nipples with the cookie. Don't add them on afterwards, they'll fall off. So we're gonna take two little red hots, and we're gonna put them in the center if you want perky boobs, or at the bottom if you want droopy boobs. But it's Christmas, let's give her perky boobs. Now we're gonna do the pubes. This is sort of where you get to be especially creative. Do you want them to be naked like that, shaven? You can leave them like that. It's more fun, I think, if you give her a full 70s bush. Just get right in there. They're gonna go all over like she hasn't shaved her legs. That's okay, press them in a little bit. If you wanted to make it fancy, you could probably do a little stencil and do a V. I prefer it this way. You can give her armpit hair too, but I find that's less appetizing. So now for the guy, you can go crazy. You can leave them naked and shaven, or you can give them chest hair and pubes and a trail. It all just kind of goes together. Maybe a little beard action. Just tap that all in. Tap it in, tap it in. Time to put them in the sauna. 375. Ooh, happy baking. Don't forget to set your timer. 11 minutes, no more. Time to take them out of the oven. It's important not to overcook them. There we go. You want them to look a little bit moist because they'll dry off. You don't want them to turn brown. They'll be as hard as a rock. So now before we add the eyeballs, we want them to cool a little bit, and you want to get them off the cookie sheet as soon as possible so they don't continue to bake. We'll put them on a little rack here. There we go. Aren't they cute? Finishing touch, eyes. So you're gonna take your eyes. A lot of times the eyeballs are different sizes. You kind of want to match them up or they look crazy. Okay, so then you're gonna take your gel. You're just gonna put a little bloop and another bloop. And then you're gonna set your eyes down, press them down. I like to put their eyes a little bit close together because it makes them look more bewildered. There you go, it's a Christmas miracle. So here are the products I use. Betty Crocker has this lovely gingerbread mix. They're hard to find now. They stopped making them as much, but Target has them. I don't know where I got this. Look up fat gingerbread cookie cutter online, you'll find one. Red Hots, I have this little Betty Crocker sprinkle thing. You can also buy them in a big bag during Valentine's Day and then save them for Christmas. This, Michael's, Sprinkles, Pubes, Michael's, Target, and any grocery store. So if anybody would like to send me a check for advertising for them, Betty Crocker.